A plus B is 1. A to the 4 plus B to the 4 is also 1. We want to find A and B. So first, if you try to find one answer, two answers, we see 1, 0, and 0, 1 works. So let's write these two answers first, A and B. A equal to 0, B equal to 1, or A equal to 1, B equal to 0. Now, here, if you subtract by A, B equal to 1 minus A, and we can replace in second equation. So if we replace it in second equation, then it will be A to the 4 plus 1 minus A to the 4 equal to 1. Now, if you don't know 1 minus A to the 4, the formula is what? It doesn't matter. We calculate it together. A to the 4 plus 1 minus A to the 4, you should write 1 minus A 4 times. Equal to 1. Now, in first step, 1 minus A times 1 minus A equal to 1 plus, or let's write this. 1 times 1 is 1 minus A minus 2A plus A squared. And this part also will be 1 minus 2A plus A squared. Now, if we multiply these terms, let's see, we will reach what? So, we have A to the 4. Let's consider 1, multiply 1 to all these three terms. It will be plus 1 minus 2A plus A squared. In next step, we multiply negative 2A to all three terms. This one and this one. Negative 2A times 1 is negative 2A. Negative 2A times negative 2A is 4A squared. Negative 2A times A squared is negative 2A cubed. And last term, last part. A squared times 1, A squared times this, A squared times this, which will be plus A squared minus 2A cubed plus A to the 4 equal to 1. Okay? Now let's simplify as much as we can. So if we simplify, we will reach, we can 1, cancel 1 and 1. A to the 4, A to the 4 will be 2A to the 4. And negative 2A cubed, negative 2A cubed, negative 4A cubed. And squared, 4A squared, A squared. It will be 6A squared. Now, negative 2A, let's write like this, negative 2A, negative 2A, negative 4A, equal to 0. Now, we divide both sides by 2, so it will be A to the 4 minus 2A cubed plus 3A squared minus, let's say minus 2A equal to 0. Then we factor from A. It will be A cubed minus 2A squared plus 3A minus 2 is 0. Okay? Now, we know that A can be 0. Okay? First part is 0. We've checked in the beginning of the solution, or this part is 0. So, let's check second part. If second part is 0, then we can say A cubed minus 2A squared plus 3A minus 2 is 0. The beginning of the solution, we said A1 is also one answer, and if you check, we will see A1 satisfy this equation. We can factorize. One factor is A minus 1, then you place A squared. We can create A cubed minus A squared minus A, then plus A, 2A, 3A equal to 0. Now, again, we can say the first part is 0, which A is 1, or this part is 0. If we want to check this part, we can say that A squared minus A plus 2 is 0. A squared minus A plus 2 is 0. Okay, for finding this, we should use quadratic formula. If ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0, then x equal to negative b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So here, this part is a quadratic quadratic equation in terms of x. Here is quadratic equation in terms of a. So in this case, a equal to negative 1 plus minus square root of -1 squared minus 4 times 1 times 2 all over 2. And if you check, it will be 1 plus minus 1 minus 8, which is -7 over 2. In real numbers, we don't have any other solution, but in complex numbers, we define I equal to root -1, and it will be 1 plus minus I root 7 over 2. So we found two other answers for A, and we can easily find B, which is 1 minus A. Okay, because here we said B is 1 minus A, so let's calculate. Here, if A equal to 1 plus I root 7 over 2, then B equal to 1 minus 1 plus I root 7 over 2. And then it will be, we use common denominator, 2 minus 1, 1 minus I root 7. And in next, if we have A equal to 1 minus I root 7 over 2, for this case, B equal to 1 minus I root 7 over 2. 2 minus 1 is 1 plus I root 7 over 2. So we found two solutions for A and B here. If you had questions, send message to my WhatsApp number, and please don't forget to subscribe, turn on the bell, and like the video. Thanks.